Hi Jamie! So I think we're all still coming down off the high of Jamie being suspended and Judge Penny ruling that an appeal could never be filed, which means that Jamie is never going to have ruling over Britney's life again. And I mean, if we as fans are feeling this like ecstatic and just utter shock that it happened this quickly as well, I can only imagine how amazed and just overwhelmed Britney is feeling, because in some articles it was said that she just broke down in tears when she heard the news. And I'm just so happy for her, I'm speechless. But in other Britney related news, Jamie Lynn's secret Instagram account has been exposed, and all of the evidence in this video is credit to Britney the Stan on Twitter. Go check them out. So the Instagram that we're going to be looking at goes by the account name of JL77, and they actually posted this picture of Jamie Lynn while she was engaged. And these other pictures, as well as this one I'm about to show you, all of these are not actually on Jamie Lynn's official Instagram account. So it's not just a repost, and are actually only found on this Instagram account. Another photo that this account posted, and again not on the official Jamie Lynn Spears account, was this one with herself taking a selfie and her seemingly cracked and crusty and dusty looking iPhone. Another post was actually posted by Britney herself, and she actually tagged the JL77 account in this, and this was back in 2013. So this, in my opinion, is just damning proof that it is Jamie Lynn Spears. And in these photos was a young Maddie, who's Jamie Lynn's daughter, with Jamie Lynn herself. In further proof, Jamie Lynn's husband actually tagged her back in a 2013 post with the caption, "Forgive me for Mexico," and of course tagging the JL77 account with a picture seemingly of them both cuddling in bed. And if you want even more proof, again from the main verified Britney Spears account, she again tags the JL77 with the caption, "Sneaky hackers always trying to ruin my surprises. Here is the true Britney track list." And so beyond excited to have my baby sis JL77 on the album, talking about the Chillin' With You song, which was a bit of a flop, and considering we now know how unsupportive Jamie is of her, it just feels like Jamie Lynn was probably just doing it to profit off Britney and was just seemingly whole disingenuous in the whole ordeal, really. And she was probably trying to do it just to boot her desired music career, always in the shadows of Britney. So you might be wondering whether the official Jamie Lynn Spears account just originally had this handle name, but that isn't the case at all, because Britney the Stan posted, in this screenshot as you can see, the official Jamie Lynn Twitter account was created in 2012 and never has changed their official @handle since. So the other JL77 one is a completely different separate account. It's not one that has been adopted and given to a new person. And I bet some of you are thinking, well, so what? She's got a secret Instagram account. Maybe it's just, to do private things that she doesn't want an official account being linked to. And I think that's the issue. As you'll see in the following screenshots, the account actually follows a lot of key players in the Free Britney movement and those who often report and post about it. So why doesn't Jamie Lynn want to be associated with that publicly? So now we'll take a look over the accounts that this JL777 account actually follows, one being That Surprised Witness, who is a YouTuber that has followed the Free Britney movement and was actually inside the courtroom on the day that Jamie was suspended. Others also include Lawyers for Britney and Free Britney LA, who of course also post a lot of court documents relating to that of the Free Britney movement and all of the court documents. Others the account follow include that of Super Duper Maxi, who is actually Sam Asghari's friend. So why is this account following all of them? And again, if it is Jamie Lynn, why doesn't she want to do it publicly? Other proof is that this account actually liked this post from the Free Britney Louisiana account, which was about a rally happening in Louisiana. So if she's following all of these accounts and liking posts like this, I just don't understand why she wouldn't want to do it publicly. And I mean, everyone has been advocating and just baffled by the fact that she's so publicly not been supporting her sister, and I think everyone would just change their opinion of her if she did so publicly. So it's just absolutely mind-blowing to me that she doesn't want to do this publicly, yet is willing to do so secretly. I mean, there's only one thing that, she can be doing this privately for, and that is presumably money. She doesn't want the conservatorship to end, or at least she didn't, whereas now I think it's most likely going to end thanks to Rosengart, but she's been financially benefiting from it being going on and proceeding, so why would she want it to end? And I think this just shows that, well, she doesn't. She's willing to go out of her way to use a private account to follow everything that's going on, to keep up to date with everything, but doesn't publicly comment or just on the main account. She doesn't have to actually actively go and spend a lot of time doing anything. Drop a like or drop a comment on some of these other accounts that are helping her sister get out of such an awful situation. I mean, that apology part where she was fake crying and wiping away tears that weren't even there. She even said in that something that I'd noticed that not a lot of people point out, is she said something along the lines of, I will support her even if she wants to run away to the rainforest. And that kind of is seems as though it's a bit of a dig at Britney, because it's almost like, I don't care if she's crazy, blah blah blah, implying that she is crazy. Whereas, all of these ways the tabloids have been manipulated by Jamie to post certain things in his favour to provoke the idea that she is crazy, whereas in fact she's just a bit goofy and just likes to have a bit of fun on Instagram. But Jamie has managed to sensationalize it into the fact that she is so crazy that she can't even be seen as a person in the eyes of the law, and so has had all of her civil rights just stripped away from her. It's just mind-blowing that Jamie would go along with all of this. And again, that makes me think, I don't know, maybe Jamie's scared. Maybe she's been the victim of some of her father's wrath, and she doesn't want to speak out. But then again, it's I don't really buy all of that. I think that Jamie has been just going along with it because it's been benefiting her. I mean, Jamie has gone on endless holidays to Britney's condo whilst she's been stuck in either mental facilities or isn't even allowed to go out and drive with her boyfriend. And then there's those flight records that she was billing to Britney's estate. She definitely has profited off this. And, she's got some weird ties to Lou Taylor, and all of that business is just a bit sketchy and raises alarm bells in some situations, because how's Lou Taylor's business increased dramatically in profits of up to 600 million, near the same time that a 600 million value trustee position was granted to Jamie. And we all know that they have a little kind of daughter-mother relationship going on, so it's just very, very sus. And yeah, so I think we can all quite confidently agree that this JL77 account belongs to Jamie. And I don't know, let me know down in the comments below as to why you think that she's trying to hide it. So before we head out, I just want to throw in a couple of memes that I thought were absolutely hilarious. So this one was captioned something like, Jamie Lynn be calling Lou Taylor
Wait, what?
What do I do? I'm freaking out.
Where are you right now?
I'm low-key freaking out.
Where are you?
I'm in a jacket.
I just find that one so funny. And this next one is just Britney waving goodbye to her dad, but I just thought it was really cute and funny. And this last one is Britney going into the meeting that she's probably going to need to have to fire all of her staff members, and they're just sitting there oh shit. And what I mean by fire all the staff members is because now we know that they've all been allegedly involved in helping to keep and maintain this unlawful and just downright immoral conservatorship going, especially with all of the phone hacking and the bugging of the house, and even with the dog sitter, we all know that they were reporting to Jamie. Anyway, here's the meme. Anyway, thank you so much if you've made it this far. I'm trying to hit 2k by the end of the year, so I'd really appreciate if you liked and subscribed. I'm also interested to know about what you think about this account. Do you think it's fair that Jamie has a secret account to follow all this Free Britney stuff, or do you think she should come out and publicly state that she's supporting her sister? Anyway, again, thank you so much. See you next time. Bye!